We're gonna play Amnesia, the Descent, the Dark Descent. We're gonna play Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Hopefully the recording will work this time. Okay, so several times that I've done this, it records game sounds and my voice. But I've been having like the hardest time with getting it to actually record the gameplay, as in the visuals. So I fixed the FPS number and messed around with a few things. So hopefully this will work. Internet help wasn't all that helpful, but I talked to a friend of mine who used to work at a help desk.
Shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
And my friend helped me figure some stuff out since he knows more about computers than I do. But yeah, let's let Daniel get off the floor first. I know like everyone and their grandmother has done an LP of this game by this point. But it really was my introduction to the entire concept of LPing, and my very first LP that I ever watched was Manga Minx's LP of Amnesia. And since then, I've watched some. I think I've watched Lord Vega's LP of this. I've added Markiplier to my LP watcher repertoire. And I've also been watching Team 4 Star's gaming channel with Lanipator playing video games as Vegeta and Krillin, and watching their LP of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I've also been watching Quaman's Land LP of Xenoverse. Whoa! You're losing it, Daniel. You're losing it faster than usual. I've played this beginning part of the game about like 6 times now, just because I've been messing with this recording. I'm using OBS, by the way. Look, Prussia. We're in Prussia, because that is the Prussian eagle or whatever that is. It's only scary if you actually look at it, Daniel. And where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about all the LPs that I watched. What I actually want to play and record is Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but I don't know how to record, and I don't ordinarily play computer or video games. So, I'm a complete noob, I guess you could say. That's how you break things. But I didn't want to play Xenoverse and try to record it when I had no idea how to do any of that. So since there really are not going to be that many surprises with playing Amnesia for me, I decided to work on recording this first. So hopefully, if this records properly, I won't have to repeat this information all over again, because I've kind of been saying the exact same stuff over the same images. Hello, religious paintings. Over the same images for a while now. And I was getting to be really frustrated when I did a lot of recording and failing to get something that could actually be shared and not be completely humiliated and embarrassed. And I was getting to like be really frustrated and was having like a frustrated failure song. And I am playing on a laptop. This happens every time. No matter what you do, you're gonna be doing this. Forced him to get up. But yeah, I'm playing on a laptop and with a USB keyboard because not all of the keys on my laptop keyboard actually work. Like if I was using the laptop keyboard, I wouldn't be able to move to the right or go backwards because the S and the D don't work. And also like the period doesn't work and all that stuff. And this is a new laptop. There's really no reason for it not to be working. But I just haven't had the time to get it fixed. So yeah, but I do not have a USB mouse right now, and I'm going to see how well I can run away from monsters without one, or if one would even actually be helpful because of how changing walking directions actually works in here. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on the lights, blah blah blah. Because Daniel can't handle being in the dark, apparently. Okay, Daniel, enjoy your light source. Light is his friend. I forget what I was talking about. But I do really like these religious paintings, in this castle. If I wanted to think about it, I could probably figure out some sort of exact metaphor or symbolism or subtext that the paintings here have in the context of the game plot, but I don't feel like thinking about that right now. Okay, here we go, Daniel. Oh, I also haven't figured out how to edit this video footage file in my version of Sony Vegas. So until I figure that out, these are unedited. So I'm gonna do this as accident free as possible. And be careful about stuff I say. Cause can't make things just go bye-bye. There we go. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that Daniel actually does do a lot of traveling because there are 2 load screens that I've seen multiple times now, and that one with the rose is one of them. I think that's like the very first one. But there's another one where Daniel talks about leaving family behind, and that he hopes he can. Apparently, Daniel hates bugs, but like, he's leaving, like, family behind, and he's trying to escape feeling guilty over that. So I actually do think Daniel is married or something like that. Or I'm leaning a lot towards married with a kid for Daniel. Which, you really don't think about it when you're playing the game, but that honestly makes Daniel even more of a horrible person. Because he's done all these horrible things and left his wife and child at home. Okay. But yeah, if that's an accurate assumption, he's like left people who need him at home to pay bills and stuff. Because this is not modern times. I don't think. One would hope not. I did not see that door. Is that frame rate or Daniel just losing it? I'm gonna go with Daniel just losing it, because everything's a little shaky and weird looking.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, so we get to murder Alexander. Okay, so I'm going to see if this recorded properly, and if it did, I'll make this into an actual full-length LP, or as full-length as I can, considering that I haven't figured out how to edit this footage yet. And those of us who've seen a lot of gameplay or have played this game before know that there's some stuff that just isn't allowed on YouTube. So I guess when those parts do come up, I'll just stop the recording and play through those parts and then start back up recording. If this worked. If it didn't work, I'll keep messing with it until I don't want to mess with it anymore. But the ultimate goal is to figure out how all this recording stuff works, so that I can record Dragon Ball Xenoverse LP, so I can have a personal record, mostly for myself, about the character that I'm wanting to create. And I'll just talk about that if I ever reach that point. So, I'll see you guys later. Save and exit. Yes. And don't crash or anything. Woo! 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 Yes, I want to quit. Now to stop the recording.